Hi guys. Okay, I'm going to read chapter 48, The Search for Calvin Chomsky. Everybody searches. Everybody phones everybody else. It's after dark. Calvin should be home. I stand out front at the crumble down. Sent home. The searchers are here. They want grown-ups only now. I watch the flashlight beams sweep through the yards up on Jonagold Path. So many. A picture of Calvin goes to every house. Happens fast. And people come out to call, "Calvin! Calvin!" On my own, I check out in front of our place. Seems like that's where Matt and Lance came from when they said they lost the pygmy. I want to look fast, find him fast, but I make myself be slow and careful. I look behind our branchy shrubs. Could be he hid here, but this doesn't make sense. It is not like Calvin would need to stay hidden so long. Shailene has her head out her window when I come by, elbows on the sill. She's biting her thumb. She says, "Is there any sign of him, Mason?" She sniffles. She's crying. I know it's for real. Nobody ever said it, but Shailene likes Calvin. I shake my head at her. I say, "No luck yet, still looking." I walk along our rickety porch, past the mousy chair. I wrap my arms around the porch post, look out to all the near places where I wish I would see Calvin right now. I grit my teeth. What happens is this. You just cannot stand it. It is too much like another time, when another friend did not go home for supper. The worry is the most giant kind. I see the mud green. It's all in patches. Got a feeling like my heart leaking into my chest. Then I think this. What if I was wrong? What if Calvin circled wider for that chase? What if he got to the root cellar after me? There's not much of me that believes it. No way he would wait there all through supper time and up to now. But I go. I slip back down to the dip in the yard, tuck myself behind the tractor. No one is watching me. They are looking for Calvin out in the dark. I fumble for the rope with the knot in it. The thorns bite my hands. But I make it inside. And don't you know it? It is even darker in the root cellar. And no flashlight. Uncle Drum took that to go searching with the others. I cannot see, so I don't try to. I close my eyes. I walk my hands all along the painted, stony walls. I am quick, but I am careful. I feel the wall where I drew with charcoal. I feel the bump of the rock's rump. Smell the oil crayons. I know this whole place. I touch all the walls. Then I touch the air, every bit of it. Arms out in front of me. I get low. I brush my hands along the floor. My fingers hit something soft and lumpy. I about jump out of my skin. But it is not Calvin. It's the rug that Mooney likes. I creep along, bump my forehead into the bench we made with the 5-gallon buckets. This whole time I whisper Calvin's name. I hope and I hope. I check every inch of that root cellar. But I find just what I think I will find. Nothing. I sit back on my heels. I whisper, "Calvin, where can you be?" Then I whisper, "Calvin, do you know where you are? Tell me." Then I remember how it was to find Benny Kilmartin at the bottom of the treehouse. I think, no, Mason, don't think like that. It's Calvin now. Find Calvin. I get up and go outside where I can see. Strange thing, that is, the root cellar being darker than the night. I close the door and that blanket of brambles behind me. Some searchers come down across Swaggertown Road. Giant fireflies. They bob through the cluster stop. Down McIntosh Circle to see the new, They bob through the cluster stop. Down McIntosh Circle to the new neighborhood below us. Some head into the space in the middle, our orchard. I want to go with them. I don't need a light. I can see without. I think this. All of us need to check every mound of grass and make sure none of those is Calvin. We have to look up every tree, even though Calvin is not a climber. Check anyway, so I start marching out there. I don't get far. Uncle Drum calls for me. I turn around, see him up at the crumble down, looking down off the end of the porch, and I see the shape of someone else beside him. Lieutenant Baird.